Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first of a new series on my YouTube channel. Currently, I don't have a name for this video series, so I'm just going to call it the OJWonderbread Snack Review until I can come up with something more creative. Today, on the first episode of the OJWonderbread Review, I'm going to be trying this Chinese Lay's potato chip flavor. This is called the Numb and Spicy Hot Pot flavor. And this seems to be one of the more easily edible Chinese flavors of Lay's potato chips that I saw, so I figured why not start off with this one. This is kind of like the spicy masala Indian flavor of India, but the Chinese version of it, I guess. So what is the flavor supposed to be? Well, I couldn't find it on this because I do not speak Chinese, read Chinese, but I went to a website and it says Chinese Chongqing style hot pot is garlicky, spicy due to the Sichuan peppercorn, and utterly delicious. These Lay's potato chips have managed to perfectly capture the flavors of Chongqing style hot pot broth. These numbingly spicy chips are hot, but not too hot. Add them to beef or chicken instant noodles for a bold taste. Now, probably wouldn't do that personally because my blood pressure would be insane, but it may be kind of interesting and reminiscent of a hot pot flavor. I've never actually eaten hot pot before, but a lot of people like it. So what are the nutrition facts on this? What are the ingredients? So the ingredients that are listed on the package seem different than the ingredients listed on the website that I got that information from. So I'll list both. According to this, it is potatoes, vegetable oil, sugar, salt, water, soybean sauce powder, soy sauce, soybean paste, garlic powder, maltose syrup, onion powder, black sesame, red pepper powder, MSG, Sichuan peppercorn, aspartame, and food flavors. According to the website, the ingredients are, if I can scroll to the bottom, potato, vegetable oil, food flavor, compound acid hydrolyzed vegetable protein seasoning powder, soy sauce powder, chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, silicon dioxide pepper powder, 5-foot flavor nucleotide disodium. Doesn't say foot, but it has the marker of feet. Capsium red, aspartame. So 2 places giving me 2 different ingredients. I assume this is edible as it's sold in a store. What are the nutrition facts on this? You're getting, according to this, which I do not believe, in a 2.5 ounce snack, 678 calories, only 6 calories from fat, 10.1 grams of fat, no saturated or trans fat or cholesterol, 167 milligrams of sodium, 16.2 carbohydrates, no fiber, no sugar, 1.7 grams of protein. So, with all of that said, let's see how this tastes. I already opened this up. Or actually, before I taste it, let's show off this beautiful bag, because that's what people like seeing. That's why G Fuel is popular, because of the cartoon characters. And that's why Ghost sells, because people like the candy that it's imitating. So on the package, you are seeing the potato chips at the top. The bag is a dark red maroon. It says Lay's and Lay's in Chinese. It says Numb and Spicy Hot Pot flavor. On this side, you are getting the hot pot design, which I guess this is supposed to be just a red pepper with maybe black pepper in it. And here is the standalone chip. On the back of this, it just says Lay's and probably Lay's in Chinese. Those are chips again. On this side, I assume it's listing the nutrition facts, which I don't know Chinese, so it means nothing to me. I was judging everything based on this right here, which seems inaccurate, but can't be that inaccurate. Let's see how this potato chip smells. What is interesting about this is it does not smell good. The smell that I got is very reminiscent of a tire doing a burnout in a parking lot, or that of a dirty, wet shoe. I did not expect pepper to smell like rubber, but now I'm curious of what the actual ingredients of this are, if there's something rubber related, unless this comes from the ingredients somewhere, which might be the peppercorn. It has a very distinct burned rubber smell, which I've watched a few Lawai 86, I think his name is, and Serpent ZA videos, so who knows, maybe they actually did use burning tires. Whew. Smell does not go away. This is what the chip looks like. This is a ridged chip. The guy from the Greasy Strangler was a fan of ridged chips, and so am I. This is the other side of the chip in case it looks different, which it does not. Let's see how it tastes. First thing I notice about the flavor is it just tastes like pure salt. Then what happens after a short time, you start getting this weird numbing sensation, which I don't know if it's numbing or if it's just like the MSG is so high that it makes you your mouth make the savory sensation and your mouth start drooling, which just caused like a film on my tongue, and like, I don't know, it caused a lot of saliva to come out. And yeah, I mean, that's probably what the whole gimmick of the numbing is in this. Yeah, it's a very interesting taste. The actual flavor of the hot pot flavor is pretty good. It's nothing like a barbecue flavor. It's very strongly like a pepper flavor, like a black pepper, but with a little bit of a unique taste to it. It's reminiscent of the masala Indian flavored chips, but with that extra odd sensation of, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just making drool form in my mouth, which is odd in a potato chip. I've never had a chip in which saliva would form outside of just needing like water due to the saltiness of it. Let's try a few of these instead of just having one. I'll eat this many and see if I get the same sensation. It is honestly a very good chip. I don't see the ability to really sell this for Lay's. A lot of their big selling flavors like salt and vinegar, barbecue, just those kind of flavors are very edible. You can have those at a party. These are very good, but it seems just culturally, I don't think Americans would really enjoy the weird sensation that this causes. I couldn't imagine possibly being able to eat these without drinking something with it. But yeah, I mean, in terms of a gimmick, this is a very good tasting gimmicky chip. I've had a few gimmicky things in my life, like a lot of those mystery flavored sodas, which are honestly really bad, and then you're just left with a bunch of limited release sodas that you don't really want to drink. But this is easily edible. I mean, the flavor is very good. I wish the numbing thing didn't happen because now I'm just really thirsty. What would I give this potato chip? I'll give this an 8.5 out of 10. Now, I have been negative towards the numbing sensation, but it is pretty cool in a gimmicky way. If you're just going to only eat this like once or twice, I couldn't possibly eat this every day or replace this with, salt and vinegar, my personal favorite. The ridges are good. The flavor is good. Just tastes like salt. Then you get hit with the numbing sensation. Finally, it's a nice, tasty pepper flavor. And yeah, all around, it's a very good chip. I'm excited to try a lot of the other Lay's Chinese chips that I bought, including a chicken leg lemon flavor and a spicy beef tongue. Obviously, those don't actually contain that because how are you going to grind up a tongue, turn it into a spice to put on a chip? But yeah, I mean, this was a tasty chip. If you see this at your local Asian market, pick it up. Don't spend a lot of money. A lot of these head shops will sell these chips and say they're imported straight from China, but that's just because whatever town you're in doesn't have supply chain that sells Asian foods because your town's demographic doesn't have many Asian people. You could probably find this cheap somewhere else. Honestly, I bought this at the Sky Foods at the Sky View Mall in Flushing, Queens, and these were 3 for $5. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned a lot. If you see these, definitely check them out. I've been OJ Wonderbread, not the fancy sipper this time. Have a good night.